Many of these properties are now serving as safe havens for criminals, illegally occupied, fraudulently transferred, and wholly abandoned. This exercise, which is being made pursuant to Section 88 and 89 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, to with the power to conduct investigation, expose corruption and waste. It's also in response to the Ninth Assembly legislative agenda on economic reform, as articulated in our Article 1.02, paragraph 7, the general principle we state, to wit, the House shall take necessary legislative steps to address national economic challenges, poverty, infrastructure decline, waste of resources, revenue leakage, and corruption. Considering the present global economic challenge, which is further accentuated by the effect of pervasive COVID-19 pandemic that has crippled the nation's monoproduct economic reliance on oil, this other committee will leverage this real opportunity to serve as a watershed to cushion the harsh economic realities by sourcing the most needed funds, by consciously ascertaining the existence, place, and use of such federal government properties across the Federation, with a view to facilitating the investment and maximization of their use. It is on record that some of the properties are currently being used by individuals and corporate bodies without remitting any revenue with their managers. In some real instances, have not been accounted for the revenue yield. According to a conservative estimate put together by Nigerian Society of Builders, the value of these federal government abandoned properties in Lagos and other cities across the country is projected at 830 billion naira. Experts say potential economic loss at the National Stadium, Surulere, which is even coincidentally the base of the Right Honorable Speaker, alone, that stadium alone, between 2004 and now, the rental value that has been lost on that asset is over 52.6 billion naira. The net building alone in Lagos, according to estimates by estate valuer, is supposed to be fetching the country nothing less than 1.6 billion yearly rent. In fact, it is estimated that 126 billion have been lost in rent on those assets between 2006 to date. And that figure relates coincidentally to Lagos alone. Available facts also reveal that in addition to those properties which were hurriedly abandoned due to the federal government relocation in 1990, there are still in existence many other properties or assets, such as buildings, vehicles, machines, which are littered within and outside the country, in addition to those earlier highlighted above, as a result of the commercialization and privatization exercise of the federal government. In the execution of this exercise, the ad hoc committee will take into consideration the relevant provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, the Ninth House Standing Orders and its agenda, as well as other extant laws, including but not limited to the Public Procurement Act of 2007, infrastructural, regulatory, and Concession Act, the Fiscal Responsibility Act, the ICPC Act, the EFCC Act, the Code of Conduct Bureau Act, the Public Service Rules, the Privatization and Commercialization Act, as well as the relevant Annual Appropriation Act. We are sure that this ad hoc committee, with membership of erudite professionals and individuals of high repute, is not unmindful of the enormity of the responsibility bestowed on it, and will go about its tasks with utmost sense of responsibility to our fatherland. We shall not want any citizen or organization, but will not succumb to any intimidation or pressure in the discharge of our duties. We acknowledge the challenges and the criticism that may arise in the course of discharging this onerous responsibility. However, we are focused and poised to do this responsibility entrusted to us by the House and by extension the Nigerian people without fear of intimidation in the bid to efficiently discharge this assignment for efficient national service delivery and economic development in the interest of the greater majority of Nigerian people and for posterity. On behalf of the members, I wish to express my profound gratitude to the Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Reps, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, PhD, and indeed the entire leadership of the House of Reps for the confidence reposed in us to undertake this assignment aimed at bringing the change in the economic fortune of our nation, in line with the much avowed change adopted by the President Muhammadu Buhari administration. We are committed to this task and promise to do just that. Once more, I welcome you all and enjoin you to put all hands on deck to enable us to achieve this maximum success expected of us